Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue the Expanse, this time episode 9 of the second season. In the last episode, we met Meng, a botanist that was on Ganymede while the fight was going on. Fortunately, he managed to survive, but he lost his daughter in the process. I mean, she's not dead, but um someone took her. Um, Her pediatrician that apparently works for Protogen, so that's always nice. Um, Others survived, but not all of them managed to arrive on Tycho because most of them were spaced. Because why not? But now he's joining Holden and the rest to Ganymede to find his daughter, and they want to find the protomolecule. There was also a fight for the missiles. Drummer was hurt in the process, but she's okay. Also, I think there's a possibility for Naomi to have a kid. She was too quick to say no, and in the third episode, fourth episode, when they were on the Donager, and they were about to die, she said that she didn't even had the chance to say goodbye or something like that. So maybe she was referring to her kid. Who knows? But if it's true, no one knows, not even Amos, because he asked to whom or something like that, to who. And she said it doesn't matter. So anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
Manifest and IDs, please.
Look,
Here.
I'm gonna have to search the rest of the ship.
Copy. You.
Was that Amos?
it's just food and medicine for Ganymede. We're not transporting any weapons.
You checked our IDs. We're a registered relief vessel.
We're gonna have to impound your ship.
That's outrageous.
Just calm down.
No! Enough is enough! We never get out of this
please.
room! Get the hell out of our
Melissa,
ship!
no.
Ah!
Melissa, are you all right?
This you left on your bunk.
I forgot it.
No, you didn't.
I don't think she thinks she deserves it. It's just a reminder that her team was killed. No.
On your feet.
They haven't seen anything they didn't expect. I've been getting personal updates from Colonel Janice.
I wouldn't mind being in that loop.
Well, I think you have more than enough on your plate already. The fleet's headed to Ganymede, spoiling for a rematch. The Martian delegation is here willing to talk. I think one of us needs a clear head for peace to really get a chance.
Of course.
You're a very intelligent man,
Oh, hey, thank you.
but you seem to think that everybody else around you is stupid.
Just some.
Just because you can't figure something out doesn't make it magic. What do you think Eros left behind on Venus? Little gray humanoids with big black eyes who've come to turn us into food? I'm astonished that Estrella didn't kick you out of her office.
Colonel, we just picked up an MCR and ship in Venus orbit. I don't know why we didn't see this before.
Must be a stealth. From the drive signature, probably a destroyer. They were waiting for us.
Why are you doing this?
Because we need a ship to get us on the Ganymede station. And ours is too conspicuous.
The people there are suffering, you know. These supplies can save lives.
And they'll get where they're needed. I promise.
I don't believe you. Well, voila.
Come on, we need you upstairs.
No, I need to send a message.
Can't.
It's important.
That doesn't make a difference.
Why can't I?
Cap said.
Am I a prisoner?
I don't think so.
Then I have the right to know why. And I'm not going anywhere until you tell me.
Well, debatable. But I mean, he seemed like a good guy, so...
Perhaps we should begin with a moment of silence for the lives lost on Ganymede.
Of course. It's important to remember the terrible cost of battle.
In victory or defeat,
That's a good thing to keep in mind.
you should spread it to your fleet.
Maybe you could tell them when our ships get to Jupiter. It won't take long.
Let's start by remembering the fallen.
So the issue at hand is de-escalation. Let's get right to it.
We are an unarmed research vessel on a scientific mission, as is our right under the Venus Accords. Any interference with our operations may be considered an act of war. Arbogast out.
What if it's one of Mao's ships? Like the Anubis?
What was Strickland treating her for?
She has a genetic disorder, Myers-Skeleton premature immunosensinosis. They're not quite sure what causes it. May developed a very serious spinal infection when she was 4 months old. She would have died if we'd been anywhere else, but Ganymede has a natural magnetosphere. That's why everybody goes there to gestate. Pediatric care is state-of-the-art. The moment Dr. Strickland saw her, he knew exactly what was wrong. He gave her regular injections. He kept her alive.
We mistook a training exercise as an active engagement and opened fire without orders.
According to our investigation, it was Private Richard Travis that fired the first shot.
Wow.
He was born on Earth. His parents emigrated to Mars when he was a child.
Sure, blame on
He had some
Earth.
discipline problems recently, which suggest he might have been trying to prove that he was more Martian than Earther.
Gun is not gonna like that.
Travis was a good soldier! He died for Mars and you all just threw him into the goddamn crusher!
Travis did die for Mars. And if that story stops a war that we do not want, then he died a hero.
Yeah, boys. Lasagna. I really put my foot in this batch, partner. I think you're gonna like it. You be careful down there, Earther.
Careful up here, Martian.
An entire nation dedicated to a common goal. To turn a lifeless rock into a garden. A dear friend told me that. He wanted to retire to Mars, but he died.
Or, you know, was killed.
You know that the majority of people on Earth don't have jobs. They don't work at all. It's not that they're lazy, you know. It's just that we can't give them enough opportunities. In this building, it's easy to forget.
With all due respect, madam, where are you going with this?
Wherever I goddamn like. Do you really believe that after all that sacrifice and all his training, the training that made him, as you said, one of your best soldiers, do you believe after all that hard work that Travis would jeopardize the lives of his fellow soldiers by foolishly jumping the gun? No, then why would he open fire without orders? Did he panic?
We thought we were under attack.
Under attack? So you were fired upon?
No, he was trying to kill the enemy. I didn't even know what it was. Nobody did. He wasn't wearing a vac suit.
Sergeant Draper has been through a severe traumatic event.
Sergeant Draper, what made you open fire?
It was Travis.
It suggests there are over 36 million advanced civilizations out there doing all kinds of things that we just don't understand.
If that were true, we would have detected signals by now.
Not necessarily. Space is a big, empty place. We might be too far apart, or perhaps they're just broadcasting the signals for too short a time.
Or maybe all those other civilizations are gone. Maybe it's the nature of intelligent life to destroy itself.
Well, I prefer to think that intelligent life can choose not to.
Is that the creator?
Scans indicate the presence of biological compounds in the air above the crater. Life in an environment that melts lead. It should be impossible.
Eros changes everything. Just like a soldier on Ganymede without a suit.
That means the protomolecule is not destroyed, it's still there. That's so cool. It looks so good, goddamn.
Agreement was 10%. Take 20. Skim the best. But these supplies, they're desperately needed.
Yeah, by us. See, this time we're taking all of the cargo and the ship.
All right, we have a deal. We got company!
Jesus. They were gonna kill you. We had to do something.
Please.
Go! Or I'll call the harbor master, or the Martians, or whoever it takes to make you leave! Get off my ship! Go!
That worked out amazing. So that was a thing. Once again, hold on, really helpful. I mean, it's not that I'm blaming him. It's not that he went there wanting the man to die. He thought that he's doing a good thing, as usual. But it's just, I can't stop thinking that maybe if he didn't got involved, and Melissa and I forgot the name of the man that died, gave the guys the ship with the cargo, they would have been alive, you know, without the ship, but both of them alive. I mean, she did say, you know, we're gonna get us all killed. Not all of them died, but, you know, it's like some of you may die. Amos told Meng about the protomolecule. He said that May, at 4 months old, got this disease. I think it's something about her immune system, I think. But the doctor helped her and she was fine as long as she got those injections, apparently. I think it has something to do with the protomolecule. Make a cure out of the protomolecule, or to make like a vaccine so you don't get sick ever of anything. I have no idea. It is weird that the doctor chose May that already had a disease. I hope they didn't made her sick so after can experiment on her. I don't know. I hope that's not the case. Also, the research ship managed to get closer to Venus. There's a huge crater on it from Eros. And I don't know if it's so big because Eros was big enough to make that crater, or the speed that it had, it was like too much. Apparently there's living organism, like life forms in the crater, and of course is really unusual. Mostly because it's really, really, really hot out there. So the protomolecule wasn't destroyed. And also it survives in extreme temperature. On Phoebe, it was cold. Like, I think they said they found it in ice. I mean, it was covered in ice, the Phoebe. And the protomolecule still survived. And now on Venus, where it's hot as fuck. That's awesome. So how exactly do you destroy the protomolecule? I have no idea. Maybe you can't even completely destroy it, and that is pretty scary. There was also apparently a Martian ship, a destroyer, and apparently it didn't back off. Actually, it matched every move that the what's called the ship? I forgot, the research ship made. So that's interesting. So either is it actually Mars that is just trying to understand what happened there, because Martians are blaming Earthers for what happened on Eros. So maybe they are just trying to, gather some information of what happened there. Or maybe the Martians know about the protomolecule and try to take it back. Or it could be also Mao, I think, because Anubis was a stealth ship made by Mao. So why couldn't that be also belonging to Mao? Could Mao just have relations on Earth? I have no idea, but I think it is a possibility that he has some connections on Mars as well. Like, why bringing a destroyer there? Why not any other type of ship? Why necessarily something that can, take down any other ship that goes too close to the protomolecule? So that's that. They were also talking the two scientists about other like life forms, other civilizations. They have different opinions of what's going in the universe. One is, more visionary, if I hope that's the word. There are like millions and millions of other advanced civilizations out there, and that is always a possibility that, not only humans exist. Janus was like, yeah, no, I don't think there are. I feel that he always it's more like rational. He needs proof, or else he doesn't believe anything else, and I like that thing. But also kind of made me think that yes, maybe the protomolecule is another like proof of other intelligent life out there, like aliens. But if there are more and different life forms out there, what if the protomolecule destroyed them also, or some of them integrated their conscience into it? Also, Gani finally came to Earth as she wished. I mean, not exactly how she wanted, but still on Earth. And that peace conference was something. I mean, middle of the day on Earth, so many hours. It was just perfect. They made Gani sit on a chair when Christian was asking her questions. So they also made Travis the scapegoat, an Earther that was on Mars, So Earth couldn't say much about that. Such a bad move, especially, I mean, because Gani was present when they said that he was the one that first fired. I don't know about that. I mean, they kind of came to an agreement, and I'm proud of Gani that didn't said much, but she did said about the man without a suit. But later kind of took it back. But I don't know if they took it very serious, what she said about the man. Definitely Sadavir took notice of that. She seems eager to see more of Earth. She always opens the window, and she didn't put her glasses on when all the others were wearing them because she wanted to see the life on Earth. Because she wants Mars to be a new Earth, probably a better Earth. She was also, asking questions about the ocean, and I mean, it's normal. If that Martian ship that is not on Venus, but there, if that is belonging to Mao or has anything to do with Protogen, I hope it's not gonna happen what happened with the Danager, and like the research ship is gonna be destroyed. There's too much tension between them right now for something to happen. Anyway, was really nice episode. The visuals so beautiful. I love seeing the space and the planets, and I don't know. I'm sure there are many other shows that did the space so well, but for me, I think it's the first show that I see doing it. So, and also the ships are beautiful. I don't know, everything is beautiful. I'm so glad that I decided watching the show because it's so much more than I ever expected. Damn. I thought that it was just, another probably nice sci-fi show, but never this complicated and so well made characters. Really nice. Yeah, I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.